Hello NCAC sports fans and welcome back to another episode of This Week in the NCAC. I'm your host, Brett Bill Hart. On this week's show, we will celebrate the achievements of those winter sports student athletes who were named NCAC Athletes of the Week in their respective sports for the week ending on Sunday, January the 19th. We'll open this week's show by recognizing our first indoor track and field Athlete of the Week selections for the 2014 season. The first men's award for distance and middle distance events went to Wabash sophomore Billy McManus, who won the 5,000-meter run at the Robert H. Johnson Alumni Indoor Track and Field Invitational. The sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, broke the tape with a 5,000-meter time of 15:20:70, which eclipsed the previous invitational record of 15:30:18 set at the 2010 event. The award for sprint and hurdle events went to Ohio Wesleyan freshman Colin McShane as he helped the Battling Bishops earn the team title at their own triangular event. McShane, who resides in Columbus, Ohio, finished second in the 60-meter dash finals, but did post the fastest time of the day in the event during the prelims after crossing the line in 7.02 seconds. In addition, McShane was also a member of the winning 4x200 and 4x400 meter relay squads. And the final men's honor for field events was awarded to Worcester freshman Mark Stair, who broke the school record in the high jump in a dual meet victory over Oberlin. Stair, who also hails from Worcester, Ohio, cleared 6 feet 7 1/2 inches to win the event and break the program's 36-year-old high jump record of 6 feet 6 inches set by both Ron Austin and Chris Thomas in the 1978 season. Let's now shift our attention to the women's side, where the OWU women's team swept the Indoor Track and Field Weekly Awards. The first award winner for field events went to Ohio Wesleyan senior Sarah Bechtel, who posted a pair of top 2 finishes to lead the Bishops to the team title at their own OWU Triangular. Bechtel, a resident of Bell Fountain, Ohio, won the pole vault event after clearing 11 feet 5 3/4 inches and took second in the long jump with a leap of 15 feet 6 inches. The sprint and hurdles event award winner went to OWU sophomore Sarah Johnson, who won a pair of events at the Triangular. Johnson, who resides in Dublin, Ohio, broke the tape in the 60-meter hurdles in 9.34 seconds and also ran a leg on the winning 4x200 meter relay. And the final women's award for distance and middle distance events went to OWU freshman Sarah Fowler, who captured the 3,000-meter run title at the OWU Triangular. Fowler, a resident of Mount Vernon, Ohio, broke the tape in the 3,000-meter event with a time of 10:50:75. The indoor track and field season will resume this weekend, highlighted by a pair of NCAC home events on Saturday, as Denison will host its annual Lid Lifter and Worcester will host an NCAC quad meet. And now let's take a dive into the pool and celebrate our weekly award winners for men's and women's swimming and diving. The men's award went to Kenyon freshman Trevor Manns, who finished 6th or better in all 5 of his events at the Kenyon Winter Invitational, which was comprised of primarily Division I and II opponents. The Eau Claire, Wisconsin native placed 5th in the 200 IM in 1:53:80, 6th in the 200 breast in 2:06:04, and 6th in the 400 IM in 4:05:40. In addition, Manns also swam legs on the 3rd place 400 medley relay and the 5th place 200 medley relay. The Ohio State men's team captured the title at the event with 741 points, followed by Oakland, Michigan with 374, Kenyon with 324, the University of Cincinnati with 188, and Ashland with 125. The weekly award on the women's side went to DePaul sophomore Caroline Bridges, who logged strong performances in freestyle events last weekend. Bridges, who resides in Maquon, Wisconsin, finished second in the 50 free in 24:88 and second in the 100 free in 53:30 on Friday against Division I Xavier, and then went on to win the 100 free in 53:31 and the 200 free in 156:18 in Saturday's double dual meet victory against Illinois Wesleyan and Rose Hallman. Bridges was also a member of the winning 200 free relay against Xavier and the winning 400 free relay in the double dual meet. NCAC swimming and diving teams will continue their training schedules this weekend with events on the docket for both Friday and Saturday. And finally, we'll wrap up this week's show by honoring our Player of the Week selections on the hardwood for both men's and women's basketball. The Women's Award went to DePaul Junior guard Hannah Douglas after a pair of strong performances in victories last week over Wittenberg and Ohio Wesleyan. Douglas, a native of Pendleton, Indiana, and a transfer from Butler University, set her DPU career high with 17 points in the 59-38 win over Wittenberg and followed it up with a 15-point, 4-assist performance in the 76-61 win over OWU. As we enter the second half of the NCAC women's basketball season, the nation's top team, DePaul, holds a comfortable 3-game lead at the top of the league standings at 7-0, while the fight for spots 2 through 4 is wide open as every other team has at least 3 conference losses. And our final NCAC Player of the Week award went to Worcester men's basketball player Xavier Brown, who reached a career milestone in leading the second-ranked Fighting Scots to a pair of league wins last week against Hiram and arch-rival Wittenberg. Brown, who resides in Bowling Green, Ohio, became the 38th player in program history to reach the 1,000-point mark early in the second half against Hiram as part of a 17-point performance. He then helped Worcester edge arch-rival and 9th-ranked Wittenberg by scoring 12 points, dishing out 3 assists, and tallying 4 steals in the 69-62 victory. On the week, Brown scored 29 points, shot 46% from the field, and 71% from the free throw line, to go along with 8 steals, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Fighting Scots have started to separate themselves at the top of the league men's basketball standings as they own a 2-game lead with an 8-0 record, while DePaul, Ohio Wesleyan, and Wittenberg battle for spots 2 through 4 with identical 6-2 marks against league foes. NCAC basketball action does continue this week for both genders, with games scheduled for both Wednesday and Saturday. And fans, as always, for up-to-date news, stats, and standings from around the North Coast Athletic Conference, you can log on to our website at www.northcoast.org. Also be sure to follow us on Twitter at NCAC, as well as like us on Facebook. And for the entire conference staff, I'm Brett Billhart, and thanks for watching.